Okay, so we're down at the studio, and I've got Mike and Joseph here. Yeah, your hair looks fine, man. And we're plotting.
Okay.
In fact, Mike, can you shut the door?
Yeah.
Shut the hall door too.
Oh, the blast doors.
Yeah.
Let's bring the cone of silence.
The cone of silence. So we're plotting about what Warhammer Fantasy armies we're gonna play. So, what's your idea, Mike? The war bands?
Yeah, war bands. A couple, I guess it was years ago. Games Workshop in the White Dwarf magazine came out with these little modified army list type regulations, and they call it war bands. And basically, it's between 100 and 500 points.
Right.
And I would love to do that with everyone at the studio. Just
it's on.
artists.
It's on.
All right, we're doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I guess each of us is going to come up with an army and paint it up, and we're going to have a whole bunch of battles. And
you're gonna do orcs and goblins.
well, I don't know.
What?
Well, no.
Well, I've got an orc and goblin army.
Just pick two. Like this month or whatever, I want to do this. And
Yeah,
this
we'll
month,
do
I wanna
orcs and goblins in November,
Cause I want to do those creepy.
and then
Cause I want to do
500
creepy
points
chaos
would do a
guys
lot.
first, but then I want to
The
do
new Chaos
like,
Mortals.
Bretonians and.
really, you like
something.
Bretonians?
Yeah, I really
I just like
the-
armored knights.
I'll bet you go in the bits wall today and
a Bretonian
find
army.
maybe even 500 points worth of Bretonians. Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Are they good Bretonians?
I'll possibly. I don't know what you're gonna
Am I
find
gonna
back
want to
there.
field them? Oh, look!
But it's for fun. When you're
Steven
talking
Food.
500
Steven
points,
Munchies. Ah!
you can. I'll bet you there's at least a couple of moderately sized armies. Like I know there's some dwarf miners back there.
Mine
Yep.
is not the minus.
Yeah, from Galaxy Quest.
It's 9 years old.
That's awesome. So what other army are you thinking about?
I really like Beastmen, just because I've never played against the Beastmen army. I'd like to
Oh,
have
yeah.
one.
They're
cool
fun.
looking.
The models are great.
Yeah, Minotaurs are awesome. And the other thing I like is vampire counts. Hordes of skeletons.
Oh, I definitely have a vampire counts force here in the studio. Yeah, just sitting back there. Probably at least 1,500 points worth of vampire counts.
Cool. Yeah, I only need 500. Many skeletons as you can fit.
Ooh, vampire counts like what are those armored grave guard? What are they?
Yeah, the grave guard.
Those would be really fun to paint.
The knights?
Those are awesome.
So like those guys with the breastplates, they got like rust holes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the grave guard.
I'd clip off some of their dorky helmet wings.
Really, you don't like those?
It's too over the top.
Well, that's the hallmark of Games Workshop.
I know.
Like the new Chaos Knights
They're like freaking over the
have
top. It's like,
no to scale. Their lances are 20 feet long. 20 feet. They're 3 inches. So
That's
yeah,
creepy.
nigh unto yes. It's like I am Lord Impractical, and this is my 8-foot sword that is 1.5 feet wide. Clunk.
You have to be like this chaos war demon enchanted Creebo to even swing that thing. Or wear the armor, not get armor rash up the gourd. Because it's like.
Hold
you're gonna try
on.
to
Can you
swing
just say that again? Armor rash up the gourd?
You look at this stuff and it's like, man, like you got like a spiked cod piece, and you're whoa, what are you gonna do with
Joseph, you've made my life better.
that? Or like you have these guys running around, they have these these spikes coming out all over the place, and they go, I'm gonna attack with my oh my arm, because they can't reach past their own spiky horns on their armor and their helmets. And they're gonna swing to like this to like chop this soldier sitting there. Oh God, don't kill me! And this guy swings down with his killer axe, and the handle gets stopped on the horns that are coming out of the breastplate of the horse. Just boom! He's like, oh. You know, that's what's going on with these chaos guys. Just
Well, as I always like to say, this game isn't very realistic.
of course not. It's all about fun.
I think that's part of Games Workshop's success.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is they got rid of the scale weapons and made these huge, enormous, like a bolter is like the size of 2 cash registers.
2K. That's awesome. Yeah, it's like Like,
Totally
who carries
messed up.
around a rocket launcher like that?
Yeah.
You know, that's awesome.
Cool.
So cool.
All right, well, that was fun.
There's a rant. There's my
So
rant.
what's it going to be? You know what? Because
I'm doing the chaos.
that's Wargamer's bane,
What
is sitting around and talking about it and nothing ever happens. That's how we're in business. Because people get to a point where they, I'm never going to paint this. Oh, yeah, we'll have Blue Table Painting do it. See, somehow I managed to get a pitch in there. Death to white primered figures.
No, I think we could do it because I think that quite
But
honestly,
you got
throwing
to
two
jump
guys
on it.
at the end of the
You got to
day-
jump on it and do something about it.
Because we can just throw 2 guys in at the end of the day, and in a couple weeks, like the end of the month, you have your little thing going.
All right, you know what? You and I are going to play our battle next Saturday. I'm going to be ready.
Yep.
I'm taking home my Dark Riders to paint them.
I got a bunch of goblins. That,
Okay. Oh, you should know I have at least 90 goblins already painted up.
I've got 70 goblins.
Unpainted.
I need to paint their shields.
Is that all you need to do to finish the army?
One more unit of orc boys. And
Okay.
I think
What you
that's
know what
it.
you should do? You should concentrate on your orc boys, because you're booked out this week. You don't have time to do extra stuff. And yeah, so next Saturday
Oh, cool.
it will be.
Hey, are these like, is this a current set?
No, those are olds.
Oh, that's
What are they?
fun.
The old skeletons.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh yeah, yeah. You think so, but those things really are pretty terrible compared to the new ones.
I still think they're cool.
You'll have way more fun with the new ones. Okay, so we're set.
Uh-huh.
And then, so Joseph, you need to make a war band and just get it done.
Right.
So
I'll do
what's it gonna be?
I'll do the. First off, I'll do those chaos. Those chaos horsemen were pretty neato. So I think I'll do that. And then on my second one, I'll do either Bretonians or dwarves. So,
Okay. So step 1 is get some
But
models.
somebody's got to like hold.
Because we don't have any of the new Chaos Mortals
those new guys.
in the studio. No, none of those are available.
How much are they like? Also.
They're like the Chaos Knights. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I think the Chaos Knights are only 22 for 5. Which is, yeah, it's mind
That's
blowing.
ridiculous. My orc cavalry is like $50.
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with
I
the
need
plastics. The plastics are through the floor. So,
Really?
yeah.
So.
I know
How many
the
points is
the
that?
Marauder Horsemen.
That's like 3.
Well, you don't want to show up to a 500-point battle with 5 Chaos Knights, and that's all you have. That won't be fun. You got to mix it up a little bit.
You could probably
Well,
destroy
what goes with
everyone
that?
else.
You know what? Here's what you should do for your 500-point Chaos thing. You should do, to start with. You need some Chaos Warriors.
What's that?
Get 12 of them.
Those
That's
are
the
the
foot
foot
guys with the cloaks and the regular
Oh,
things.
like the guys who used for demonstration on the level.
Yeah, that's right.
Huge shields.
That's right. Those guys, it's 12. The box is $35. You get 12 guys. And that's about 200 points right there. And then now you've got... Hold on. What else should he get? Get a box of hounds for $22. And that's, yeah.
What are hounds? Just
The
hounds?
Chaos Hounds. Didn't you see those?
No.
Those are awesome. Yeah, they're these mutated demon hound things. They're awesome.
All right.
And and that'll give you 2 units of hounds. That'll be fun. And what else? And then some cavalry wouldn't be
Yeah,
too bad.
I like
And
the
get a
Marauder.
couple of spawn. Get a box of spawn. Those will be fun to paint,
Spawn are hard
fun to
take down.
convert.
It's a spawn.
They're those huge, like crazy, massive flesh with arms and tentacles and eyes all over
Yeah.
the place.
Like that Nurgle demon guy?
No. I can show you one.
We've got the blue one.
I have a couple over here.
Bright blue one that's just
Let's
got
take a look.
spots.
Oh, here they are. Ta-da! Here's a spawn. And they're fun to paint. You get 2 for a kit, and I think they're like 18 or something like that.
Those are hard to take down too.
And they're certainly fun in a smaller game, but in a larger game, I don't know.
Yeah, and just because of the points.
Not a
In
fan.
a small game, I mean, a couple of handgunners are going to have a hard time to kill that thing.